Hey guys, I'm Pixel Dan, and this is a review of the Star Wars Animatronic Interactive Training Darth Vader from Thinkway Toys. That's right, with a new Star Wars film on the way, there is a ton of new Star Wars product on the store shelves. And you have likely seen some of the really cool looking electronic and animatronic type toys from Thinkway that is already sitting on store shelves at places like Toys R Us. And that's where you can pick up this animatronic interactive figure. So let's go ahead and get this guy out of his large window box and check him out. As you can see, he's a very large scale figure here. He stands about 18 inches tall and he features 31 points of articulation, so he's very cool. You can see he's got these beautiful cloth robes here. And I love the material that they're made of because they drape and just hang perfectly. And you can see that the articulation on the legs is really nice. He's got those ratchet joints there. It is a little loose, but you can get those posed in all sorts of different ways and you can keep them standing. Now the arms are all a bit loose, but that is actually for the action feature that I'm gonna show you how to use here in just a bit. Now your interactive animatronic Darth Vader comes with a manual, and the manual is definitely very handy to teach you about all the different modes. So as you flip through this, it'll teach you all the different ways that you can use this Vader, but I'm also gonna show you that right here in this video. First things first, Darth Vader does take AAA batteries. Now he does come with some, but just so you know, the battery compartment is back here, and he does have an on-off switch right here on his back. So it's gonna be on the Play Me mode in the box. There's also an off position, or a Try Me mode, I'm sorry. There's also an off position. You're gonna wanna switch it to the Play mode. So I'm gonna do that right now, and we're gonna turn our Vader on. There we go. Actual authentic Darth Vader voice. We got the breathing. You saw the way he moved and raised his arm. He said, "Join me and I will complete your training." So training mode is mode number 1. And this is what we're gonna do. Basically, Darth Vader is gonna teach us how to use a lightsaber. After he says, "Join me and I will complete your training," when you turn him on, you're able to enter training mode. And in order to do this, all you're gonna do is you're gonna grip onto his hand with the lightsaber, use your other hand to hold onto his leg to keep him balanced, and then you raise the lightsaber up and it ignites. How about that? You can see it glowing red. We've got lightsaber sounds. It turned off because I stopped moving it. So, and it sits idle for 5 seconds. It turns off. It just turned back on because it moved. So when it sits idle for 5 seconds, it's going to automatically power down and it ends training mode for you, just like that. So there are different levels in the training mode. You've got slow speed, medium speed, high speed, and then the final speed is called striking action. All of these different speeds basically mean the way that you move the lightsaber. And as you move it around in these different levels, it's gonna trigger different reactions from Darth Vader. For instance, if we're just making slow moves with the lightsaber, that's slow speed, Darth Vader might say something like, "You are unwise to lower your defenses." But if I start whipping it around in high speed, he might say something like, "Impressive." And then of course, when I start doing actual strikes, which is gonna consist of you actually making the lightsaber go in striking motions, that's when you're gonna get the higher compliments from Darth Vader. So let's go ahead and try some of that out. We'll grip onto the hand, we raise the saber to turn it on, and here we go, lightsaber training. Going slow. I love the way it makes noises as you move it around. Darth Vader's head is also moving. Because I'm moving slow, he says I'm unwise to lower my defenses. So here, we'll speed it up. Now he says impressive. Okay, let's do it again. Oh, we'll get real fast. Come on, Vader, let's do this. Fight some Jedi. By the way, I love that a Sith is teaching you to use a lightsaber. You have learned much, young one. All right, so now we're gonna go into these striking poses. Ready? Here we go. Ooh. It's making different noises because it's registering the strikes. Oh. Ooh, Obi-Wan has taught me well. I have controlled my fear. Let's do it again, a couple more times. Now, when we're all done, and we've done some training, and we should... Oh, stay on your feet, Vader. And we rest the saber, he actually gives us like a ranking. All right, so we're going to let this sit here, and it'll power down, and then he's going to give us sort of like a ranking. So let's see what he says.
Impressive. Most impressive. But you are not a Jedi yet.
Oh, familiar line. Impressive, most impressive, but you are not a Jedi yet. So that's your ranking or your commendation from Darth Vader. That's actually the lowest one. Impressive, most impressive, but you're not a Jedi yet means that your lightsaber skills are limited to 1 or 2 levels. You still have much to learn. So the better you do, the more levels that you reach on this, the higher accommodations he's actually going to give you. So that's a lot of fun. I think that's a really, really fun play feature. Now, training mode isn't the only thing that he has. You can also put him into battle mode. And what battle mode does is it allows you to actually play with the lightsaber and whip it around without him actually talking and giving you those instructions. So in order to trigger that, you're just going to press the button on his chest plate here.
Give yourself to the dark side.
It tells you to give yourself to the dark side. So now we can lift the lightsaber. And now we're in battle mode. So now we can just basically do the same thing we were doing before, but without him actually talking and then kind of ranking you. There's no levels on this one. It's not training. It's just playing with the lightsaber. So that way, if kids just want to battle with Darth Vader, you use battle mode there. And then finally, the third mode is talk mode. And all this does is it triggers different phrases from Darth Vader. In order to do that, you're just going to raise the left hand like this. Get some breathing.
You are unwise to lower your defenses.
It's awesome.
If you will not fight, then you will meet your destiny.
Oh, and he ignited the lightsaber. God, I love the voice, right? It's so good.
You cannot hide forever.
You cannot hide forever. It's so cool. I mean, like, and it's loud, and it's crisp, and it's clear. All the audio is good. The lightsaber function is really well done. I mean, it's great how it recognizes your motions, actually makes the lightsaber noises as you're moving it around. I think this is a really fun toy, and I specifically think kids will love this because they'll get a chance to kind of play out battles with Darth Vader. They'll have Darth Vader actually training them, which... I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but hey, whatever, it's fun, right? You get to play with Darth Vader, and it's a really fun toy. It works well, great sound effects, you know, nice, real Darth Vader voice, which is awesome. I mean, everything about this is a lot of fun. I think it's great, and this is the kind of stuff that I really love to see put out there, because I love it when kids have a chance to pick up these toys and really kind of get immersed in the Star Wars universe the same way I did when I was a kid. So really, really cool stuff. So there you go, guys. There is a look at the brand new animatronic interactive Darth Vader from Thinkway Toys. I want to give Thinkway Toys a special thanks for sending this along so we can get a good look at it to see how it works. You can find this on store shelves right now at Toys R Us. So happy hunting, my friends, and until next time.